Roxy, Tony, good morning. Mary McCarthy tells me she was on her way to her brother's funeral in Denver. She was on that flight with her 10-year-old biracial daughter. They were both pulled aside and questioned separately by police in what she calls a case of racial profiling.
You guys are good. I do apologize.
It's not, because I have a daughter who has already unfortunately been traumatized by police in her life.
Well, and,
Yeah, I'm sure you're
I'm
wonderful.
not trying to do that by any stretch of the means.
So this is
And you could hear the daughter crying in the background there. The single mother and her 10-year-old on a flight from San Jose to Denver when they were flagged for suspicious behavior by a flight attendant October 22nd. Before they made it out of the jet bridge, they were confronted by 2 armed police officers for questioning, and after explaining she was on her way to a funeral with her biological daughter, they were allowed to go on their way. But 10 days later, McCarthy was contacted by the Denver PD Human Trafficking Unit to follow up. The encounter, she says, left her daughter traumatized.
Who wouldn't be all for the protection of children in any circumstance? But if you're going to make allegations about possible human trafficking, also stop and check your own possible racial biases. And if you're training your employees and things like this, also train them in how to avoid racial profiling. This type of traumatic incident happening to a child shouldn't be happening in 2021 in the United States of America.
A police report obtained by Fox 11 on the incident states the flight attendant reported possible human trafficking, citing suspicious behavior boarding the plane. The flight attendant reported the mother was demanding to sit with the girl and appeared to not let her speak with the flight crew. She says those claims in the report are not true, and the 2 were just exhausted from those last-minute plans. Meanwhile, Southwest Airlines releasing a statement this morning saying, in part, "We were disheartened to learn of this mother's account when traveling with her daughter. We are conducting a review of the situation internally, and we will be reaching out to the customer to address her concerns and offer our apologies for her experience traveling with us." Now, Mary tells me that that apology has yet to make it to her. She's been traveling with her daughter to several countries and has never experienced anything like this. She would like an apology, a full refund, and she has sought legal counsel, but it's unclear right now if she will take any further action. Reporting live from LAX, back to you.
And Mario, to the other points that the airline made with regard to what they consider to be suspicious behavior, the fact that she boarded the plane last, well, she was in the last group, so she had no choice but to board the plane last. And with regard to asking other passengers to, if they wouldn't mind moving so that she could sit next to her daughter, first of all, I think that's pretty common sense.
Every parent does that, yeah.
But beyond that, she says the flight attendants, when she asked them to do it, told her, no, you have to do it.
Right, and she defended herself with those 2 Denver police officers, saying that she wasn't really sure what the commotion was about, everything that happened on the plane. She didn't think anything of it, and then later found out that there was a report of possible human trafficking. So part of the concern and the frustration is that she left that incident without any word on what had been reported, and then later found out that she believes it was a case of racial profiling, which led to that reported possible human trafficking.
Yeah, a lot more questions, obviously, that need to be answered with regard to this case.
And that poor kid, I mean, that experience.
Yeah, sure. Mario, thank you.